There's so much we don't get on camera.
Oh my gosh, so much. So much we can't put on camera.
Yes.
Yes.
5 women, real lives, real talk. Welcome to Charcuterie and Conversations, the Board Squad podcast, where the board is set, the beverages are poured, and we are showing up for you and for each other. Pull up a seat. You are right on time.
Thank you for joining us today for our newest episode of Charcuterie and Conversation. I'm Nicola Glover Horton, and I'm joined here today with my friends Delise James and Rhonda Richard Smith.
Hi, guys.
And today we're going to be discussing things that we learned this year, a collective we.
Love that.
But before we do that, I do just want to point out our board. Our board was made by myself and our board squad member, Summer. And you can actually check out the making of this board on another podcast episode. So I hope that you will do that. I hope that you'll check it out. We did a little how-to.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we're going to talk about what we learned. And we learned a lot.
We did. We did.
That's what I'm saying. And so for me, I think our theme of this year is what didn't kill us made us stronger, right? I think that so many podcasters and social media people that we follow, they have these like really beautiful sweeping things that you see on the outside and you don't really get to see what happens on the inside. And I think we really got to see what happens on the inside this year and it helped us learn a lot. And so we wanted to kind of share that with our audience so you can know what's going on with us and kind of how the sausage is made. So let's talk about it. So let's talk about what we learned in terms of our social media and how we handle it. What did we learn? What did we learn, guys?
Do we want the edited or the unedited?
Always unedited. Always the unedited.
Edited
we learned that
version.
it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a lot of time. And I mean, the tricky thing from my perspective anyway with social media is that the essence of what we do, like that's who we are.
Yes.
And that's what I think our audience is looking for. And so I think we've had some little bit of trial and error with the social media in terms of trying to, work with other folks to kind of assist us with that. But I think what we learned is that, we got some magic sauce. We got like some secret sauce, like for better or for worse.
Yeah.
And I think that all of us, career-wise, so professionally and personally, we're all coming with different experiences that I think have really enhanced our social media presence.
For
and
sure.
so I think being in a new year, like we really want to make sure that we don't lose that and that we continue to grow in those areas and just kind of draw on our different experiences. I think that that's what's worked.
Yes.
And so my thing is if it ain't broke, don't fix it to an extent. So I think that we want to make sure that we incorporate some of that for 2026.
Right?
Yeah. And piggybacking on that, I think the biggest thing is authenticity.
100%.
It's figuring out, because to your point, I feel like we do have this magic with our group.
Mm-hmm.
And the challenge has been, how do we capture that in an organic way?
That's
right?
efficient.
Because we can't recreate it. Like
Yeah.
these moments that we have that are kind of spontaneous and off the cuff are so amazing. And
There's so much we don't get on
sometimes
camera.
they're-
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, so much. So
I
much we
agree.
can't put on camera.
Yes.
Yes.
But some things that are so funny. And it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, we missed that.
Yeah.
So I think it's us probably figuring out, to your point, how to be more efficient with how we're capturing these moments.
Yeah.
And it may be just like when we have our meetups, we're setting up a camera,
Yes.
which we don't always do. Like sometimes we wait to schedule it.
Yes.
And maybe it's not about being scheduled because we do want to capture those authentic moments. And sometimes we miss them.
Yeah, which is hard because we're trying to be efficient, but it's not always the best way to get the material.
And also, I think, too, I mean, just as a friend group, I don't necessarily think everything that we do has to be captured
True.
for social
Agreed.
media.
Yes.
True. So I think, you know, there are going to be some moments that we capture. There are going to be some that we don't that are just going to be for us. Sorry.
Yes.
And
Well,
it
yes,
is what
those
it
are the
is.
ones, yes.
No,
And
that's
it's
for sure.
okay.
That's good.
I
It's
have
okay.
for sure learned that this year, that like some things are just for us and some things people are just not going to see, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
And that's okay.
That's
That's
okay.
true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
We had a really successful live podcast event this year.
That's right. I can't
it was-
believe that was
I
January.
know.
That
I
was
can't believe
this
it.
year, guys.
That's
that
crazy.
happened
my
this
God.
year.
January or February?
It was March.
Was it March?
It was
Yeah.
March.
Wow, this year.
What did we learn?
We learned that pre-production matters.
Oh my gosh, pre-production matters.
Yeah,
so
we
much.
learned that. I think we had really big dreams, in the words of Debbie Allen.
But dreams cost.
and
Oh, yeah.
and I think because we weren't as prepared as we could have been, and we were really almost like rushing into it,
Mhm.
it ended up being a heavier lift than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Mhm,
You know,
mhm.
and when we realized that, I think at the end of it, what people really wanted was to just connect with us in person.
Yes.
Like
Mhm.
that was the biggest
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah.
And so if that's something that we decide to do again, I think we just focus on the essence of that.
100%. Yeah.
And the rest of it'll be fine.
That was a really great event, I thought. I mean, it was such a heavy lift. Even having Summer, who is, you know, our event
She's an expert in that
guru,
space.
and
Yes.
thank goodness we did, because otherwise it really would not.
There's
Yes.
no way.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you barely had my help. Because I was
no. I mean, it was.
I was so sick.
It was. Yeah,
Oh,
you were,
I
and you
remember
were
that.
so
That's
sick.
right, you
but
were
you
so
like
sick.
you like powered
Like,
through.
randomly.
You were literally the Michael
Oh
Jordan
It
of
was
the
random.
day.
Literally like Michael
were-
I
Jordan.
were
walked
Michael
in, I was
Jordan,
feeling
yeah.
fine.
No, it was crazy.
It was.
But it was so fun. It was so nice to connect with people in real life
Yeah.
and to really get the feedback from them of what they were hoping to, hear from us and see from us, and to really be together and connect in
Mhm.
that way. And I think that's what people really took away from it. And for me, I learned that you can never take away the magic of in person.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. We got so much great feedback, and I think people wanting more. So I'm hoping that, you know, at some point we can do something like that again. But I think there's so much power in, especially women coming together and connecting in person and talking about these issues that are so important to us. They're
Yes.
important to our listeners. They're important to other people as well. So I'm hoping we can do that a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't
2026.
realize that people really wanted to hear from us.
Yeah,
Specifically.
same.
We were so
Yes.
like focused on, giving everyone else a voice and
Oh,
making
yeah.
sure they were heard. And then people were like, we didn't hear from you enough. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was great feedback.
They
Yeah.
care.
Yes.
Yeah.
My favorite thing that I learned this year as a board squad member was that studios matter. We shot episode 1 last year at home,
Yes.
and that was a thing that we did. And then this year, I think it was you, Delisa, came up with this novel idea of like, hey guys, we don't have to bring everything to us. We can go to a studio and shoot. And for me, that was a game changer.
I was a guest on someone's podcast at that other studio.
Yes.
And so I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
So I was like, oh, how does this work?
yeah.
This
Yeah.
is a thing we should do.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that
Yes.
was, I mean, for me, that made everything different.
And I think worth the investment. Like sometimes
Yes.
it's hard to figure out. We're new podcast hosts. Like
Yes.
what expenses make sense? What doesn't make sense? Having the studio space, I mean, at least from my perspective anyway, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Lighting, equipment, I mean, getting the different shots that you want.
Yes.
It's tough to beat it. It's tough to beat
It's
it.
tough to beat
To
it.
your point,
we
it's
will,
more
efficient.
we will never go back.
We will
We will
not.
never go back.
Kicking and
Can
screaming.
you imagine? I mean, we wouldn't be podcasting. There would be no season 2
No,
or 3
no, no,
or
no.
whatever's coming next without
Yes.
figuring this part out. Okay, and tell me a little bit about what you learned in terms of our charcuterie making this year, because that's the crux of what we do.
It's true. I learned how to do it. I didn't really know. I don't think I knew before that there was such a formula to it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It always, like when it was my turn to do it, I was like, this is a little stressful.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, I know. It's like 3 cheeses, 3 meats.
Yes.
This is 3 like little extra accoutrement.
Yes.
So yeah, I learned how to do it.
It's always been really therapeutic for me. I think what I learned is that, I mean, we made so many different types
Oh
of
my
boards.
gosh,
It's
we
true.
really
So
did.
because I can get it, because I love my meat, my cheese, like I can get into my zone and kind of like have my typical go-tos for a board.
Yeah.
but we've done so many different interesting boards that were just like focused on sweets or just focused on veggies or different like themes
Like
depending
a
on the
vegan
season.
board.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or a holiday.
The hot chocolate board.
Oh,
so decadent.
so
I'm going to be
such a
having
good
that in
idea.
summertime.
Such a good idea.
I think that, the holiday season isn't over. I think we need a meetup with that board.
With that board.
Yes. There's like so much that we can do. So I think it's opening my eyes to different ways that you can create a board for any different theme or for any occasion. So learned a lot.
I would agree. And also we are going to do a better job of posting each of our boards in a really clear way so that all of our followers can see what we've done and use the ideas and be able to kind of, do the same thing at home. We really want you to be able to use what we've done and all the hard work that we've put into these boards.
Yeah, I think that's what we want to start using Pinterest for more too, right?
Yes, for sure.
We have a Pinterest now and we're going to start to really
use that
add
more.
to that. Yeah.
And finally, tell me a little bit about what you've just learned overall, just as a Board Squad member, relationship-wise and business-wise. Tell me a little bit about what each of you have learned.
That's a good question.
That is a really good question.
For me, I've learned to really try to appreciate the moments, like not be so wrapped up in like getting the shot or like getting the, moment on camera. I mean, obviously those things are important because we are trying to create content, but really just like we are friends.
Yes.
And we really do love each other and like spending time together.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll literally just be sitting back and thinking about something that we did or like something somebody said. And I'm like, that was hilarious. You guys come up with some stuff.
It's true.
And just remembering like how fortunate we are.
I love that.
That's a big one.
Yeah. I think I have over this last year really started to appreciate what each of us bring to the table. Because even though, yes, we are friends and we love each other, we are very different, I think, in many ways.
Yeah.
And so to be able to see that even with our differences, we're able to come together and find this common ground and create this beautiful business that we're starting.
Yes.
I think that's been a learning experience for me.
I've just enjoyed seeing everybody like shine in their own ways, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And I really enjoy watching the podcast, especially those that I'm not on.
Yes.
Because I can't always watch them immediately, but I love going back and watching and learning and just like I appreciate everyone's transparency so much. And I also think that that's part of like the magic that we have too, is that we're able to be transparent with each other. And I think that that's encouraged me to be more open and transparent on my journey as well. So I really appreciate that.
Love that.
I love that, guys.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I feel like we're starting to feel safer even with each other because some of us have known each other longer than others.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this has definitely been an opportunity for us to build that safe space with each other.
Absolutely.
Which is great.
Yes. Well, thank you. Thank you for this year.
Yes.
And thank you all for watching us.
What are the kids doing?
And continuing to follow us. Yes. And continuing to follow us. We hope that you will follow if you don't already, to like, to subscribe to all of our platforms at the Board Squad. And we hope to just bring you more magic. And we hope that you'll come along.
Yes.
Thanks, ladies.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.